The power of not reacting, why the calm mind always wins. Imagine you're in the middle of a heated conversation. Someone just said something outrageous. Maybe it's personal. Maybe it's unfair. Your mind races. Your pulse quickens. You're about to fire back. Hard. But then something unexpected happens. You pause. You stay silent. And suddenly everything shifts. Because in that moment, you did something most people never do. You chose not to react. What if I told you that in that pause lies more power than in any argument? Today, we're diving into the philosophy of restraint, the overlooked superpower of calm minds and unshakable control. We'll explore how mastering your reaction can turn arguments, conflict, and chaos into tools of influence, and why the ones who speak less often hold the most power. Let's begin. Why do we react so quickly? When someone challenges us, we feel the need to strike back, to defend our opinions, to protect our ego. We don't think, we react. But here's the truth most people miss. Reacting is easy. Responding with intention, that's where the power is. Think of your reaction like a mirror. When someone throws anger at you and you reflect it back, you're not in control. They are. You've handed them the remote control to your emotions. And once they can push your buttons, they control the game. Philosophers and psychologists alike agree. The need to react is tied to ego survival. It's our mind's way of saying, I matter and I must win. But here's the catch. Real power doesn't need to prove itself. Power is quiet, not loud. We grow up thinking power looks like dominance, speaking over others, shutting people down, being the loudest in the room. But the loudest person isn't the strongest. They're often the most insecure. Think about the last time someone truly impressed you with their presence. Were they shouting? Interrupting? Probably not. They were calm, intentional, grounded. Real power doesn't raise its voice. It lowers the volume of the room. The strategic pause, a tool of the wise. Imagine this scenario. Two people are debating. One is heated, aggressive, trying to dominate. The other listens, stays still, doesn't interrupt. And then, one sentence. Simple, measured, sharp. Suddenly, the room shifts. That's the power of the strategic pause. It's what great thinkers, leaders, and warriors have used for centuries. Not to dominate with force, but to dominate with presence. You don't always need to win the argument. You need to own the moment. The hidden strength of emotional control. In Stoic philosophy, there's a concept called Apatheia, a state of inner peace undisturbed by external events. It's not about being cold, it's about choosing your reaction instead of being ruled by emotion. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome and one of history's most powerful men, kept a simple reminder. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Let that sink in. Your power lies not in how loudly you argue, but in how deeply you refuse to be shaken. Here are some modern examples of this power in practical world. Barack Obama mastered the art of calm response. Even under attack, he remained cool, measured, and strategic. That made people listen. Jay-Z, one of the most successful artists and businessmen, once said, "A wise man told me, don't argue with fools. People from a distance can't tell who is who." Angela Merkel, often called the crisis chancellor, led not by charisma, but by calculated calm. She didn't dominate with emotion, she led with logic. And in all these examples, what stands out is this: they never let the surrounding storm enter the storm within them. Not reacting is a flex. In today's hyper-reactive world, silence isn't weakness, it's a flex. When people expect a fight and you give them stillness, they don't know what to do. They fumble, they overexpose, and you stay in control. Power today isn't about physical dominance. It's about emotional mastery. It's about being the calm eye in the hurricane. How to practice the power of stillness. So how do you apply this? Pause before you speak. That microsecond of silence rewires your brain from reaction to reflection. Detach from ego. Ask yourself, am I trying to win or am I trying to understand? Use silence intentionally. Don't speak to fill space, speak to shape it. Let people reveal themselves. When you stay quiet, others will expose their insecurity, their weakness, their true intent. Who really wins? Next time you find yourself in a heated moment, ask, If I say nothing, do I lose? Or do I win without lifting a finger? Because real power isn't improving your strength, it's in not needing to. The moral of this philosophical lesson is, the most powerful person in any room is not the one who speaks first or loudest, it's the one who stays in control.